How's it going, everyone? So this is my first video here on this channel that I'm making. This channel is mainly going to consist of different collectibles, sports cards, shoes, sneakers, or anything that I'm into and I like collecting. And I couldn't think of anything else better to start with, but it's one of the first things that I started collecting, which was actually Pokemon cards. Started way back in like 1998, and I stopped after about 2001, 2002. It just stopped being something that I started collecting, but I ran into my old collection here that I will be selling, so I just wanted to take a look and see what kind of stuff I had. I haven't seen these in a while, and I know the order that I have these in. You guys tell me what kind of order you guys used to put your Pokemon cards in or do right now. But the way I would do it, and I was doing it, was I was actually going by types. So these are the steel type Pokemon first, and then I have the dark type, fire type, electric type, etc. I used to do it by number like 1 through 151 or 250, but I just thought this was better because I was actually playing back then, so it was easier for me to actually capture uh, and look into which cards I wanted to use for my deck. But yeah, starting off, and I'm gonna go through some of these real quick, but I really wanted to mainly point out some of the rare ones here. Some of these I'll be sending into PSA because I want to get them graded. I want to figure out how much they're worth as well as keeping some of these. See, I got 3 of these. So the Raichus, these are some of my favorites right here. Obviously, it's not the pre-release ones, but I do have this Japanese one. This one's pretty cool. The Surfing Pikachu and the Birthday Pikachu, some of my all-time faves too. And I do have some of the promo right here. This one is in really good condition, so I might send that one in. Got 2 of those Electabuzz Warner Brothers movies. So these I got when the movie released, and you get those as part of the promotion. See, we got the Jolteons. Some of my favorite right there. That's a original one, holographic. And I'll go through some of these basic ones. Whole bunch of energy cards too. All right. Promo Ho-Ho right there. And I do have a Charizard, but this is not from the original base set. This is actually from one of the other releases, and it's 3 out of 110 for this one. Typhlosion 2, one of my faves. This one is actually the Japanese one, so I really like that one right there. You got Flareons. Entei. So that was one of my favorite Pokemons right there, especially during the Game Boy games and which ones you get to pick. The Entei was always my favorite one. Once you got up to catch one of those legendary dogs, he was just a beast, man. He was just so cool. I think the design is awesome, and this Japanese reverse holo right there too. That one's in really good condition. Some of your basic ones. I don't even know how I got this holographic, but yeah. Psychic Pokemon, so got this one right here, the Mewtwo reverse holo. The Ancient Muse. I know these aren't going for too much now, but they definitely hold a sentimental value. Back then, man, I remember it was just, I think it was something more of like an urban legend, just having that Ancient Mew. Didn't really know what the attacks were or how much HP it had, but I know it was just cool to just have one of those. The Promo Mew. This one was one of the first ones that finished the set. I know in Japan it was part of the Fossil set, but in the US they released it as part of a promo. And this was the very first Pokemon card that I actually got. And this is the one that I might not get rid of because it just holds a lot of sentimental value. I know that some of these right here, I'll have to cut that part. Got the EX Mew right there. Okay, I'll go ahead and edit that. But anyways, got the EX Mew right there too. Some more Japanese variants on these. And this reverse holographic Jinx. That one I saw was actually going for a pretty good amount of mint condition, so I might look into that one. Then you got your ground type Pokemon here. The Shining Kabutops. The Shining Kabutos, that one right there is probably my most expensive card. It's in really good condition, and I'd like to get it graded to see just how good of a condition it really is in. Might be selling that one, might be keeping it. It's just one of my favorite ones, just the shininess on it. Just really makes it stand out. Of course, next to the original Kabutos. Not first edition, but still. Got the Aerodactyl, that one too. And of course, you got your lineup of Machamps. So everybody knows this one came in as a first edition on all the cards as a print error, but I actually do have the first edition for the Dark Machamp as well. So got the light, dark, and normal. And I really stopped collecting after about Gen 2, Gen 3. So a lot of the cards you're gonna see here are from the base set, the jungle set, fossil, some random ones from Gen 2 and Gen 3, just because I was getting some of those from my friends and just giving them away, I guess, and I was like, sure, I'll take it. One of my favorite ones, the Dragonite. I just like how they brought it in from the movie where he was delivering, and just the design looks awesome. Pidgeot, you got the Island Pidgeot too. I got a couple of other Island cards, but I don't have the full Island set. The cool Porygon, it's an awesome design. And Eevee is actually one of my favorite Pokemon too, so these two right here, some of my favorites. I'm not even sure why this one doesn't have the rarity print on there, but I'm gonna look into that actually. And I'll skip through a lot of these right here in the actual video, just mostly going through the rares. So I do have this promo Trico right here. I'm not even sure where I got that one from, but I do have a couple of other promos of the set right here. This one right here, Erica's Executor, also missing the rarity, so I'm not sure how I ended up with that one. Japanese as well. A couple of Nidoqueens, Butterfree, one of the best Pokemon. And an original Venusaur from the base set, holographic as well. Might keep that one too. Rocket Scyther, it's a nice one. There's two other ones from the Island set right there. Water Pokemon. So actually, by the way I have them organized here, I'm going from the cards that I have the most in terms of types, well, least to most. So this is going to be the end of it because I know I have them, like, out of all of these, the most that I have is the water type Pokemon. So like I just have a whole bunch of water types. I don't know how that worked out, but that Kingdra right there is in really good condition too. Gyarados. And these Vaporeons right here. Along with that Mewtwo, this Vaporeon right here was one of the first cards that I got as well. So you can see all the battle damage, and that was the one that I used to use. I also have this Vaporeon in Italian. I don't even know how that ended up. Lapras, another original that I had. And that Kingdra EX2 and Blastoise EX, those are in really good condition. This is one of my favorite cards right here. First edition Team Rocket Dark Golduck. So that one is in really good condition. Probably gonna keep that one, send it into PSA. I just love the design, and it's a beautiful card. Just got Psyduck shooting that Super Ray, or the Super Psy. And I actually do also have that first edition. Let's cut it back. One of my favorite cards here is actually that Team Rocket Dark Golduck. Just beautiful design. It's an awesome shot of him shooting that beam. I really wish they would have made a rare or holographic version of this, because I think it would just make the picture look just crazy. But definitely holding on to that one. Gonna see if I could send it into PSA and get it graded. It's in super good condition. And I also got the Psyduck first edition that goes along with it. I actually think I got both of them in the same pack. It's right there. Yeah, so both are in mint condition. Gonna send them off as a pair and get those graded. Well, that's about all the cards that I have. You know, I'm not really going through all these energy types in the common cards. So if you want to see more as far as collections, sports cards, sneakers, or any collectibles that you might find interesting or that I like, I mean, that's what I'm going to be posting. And stay tuned, subscribe, and like for more. All right, guys.